I'm Amber Davies and welcome to Call to Stage. This is the space where musical theatre takes centre stage. From unforgettable backstage stories with incredible special guests to insights from my life and my theatre journey. We're leaving it all on the mic every single week, so let's jump in. Hello, welcome back to Call to Stage with me, Amber Davies. Now, I have a very good friend of mine sitting next to me, one of the most talented people I have ever worked with. It's the stunningly beautiful Jordan Benjamin.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, everyone. Hello, hello.
You.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other.
I came to watch you.
Oh, yes. You watched the Little Big Things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was sobbing, do you remember?
Yeah. I mean, you sent me a picture in the interval of just cry face.
Yeah. Also, I'm going off on a tangent here because we're catching up.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't seen each other.
I was sobbing at you at the Oliviers.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been so proud.
Which moment was it?
When you had that line.
Oh, yeah.
And me and Ben just looked at each other and we were just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Voice of an angel.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
This guy is what you call a triple threat.
Oh, thank you.
Solid, all-round performer, like star quality. Definitely one of the most talented people I've ever worked with in my life. How did we work together? That's the question.
Yes. So we did Back to the Future together. You were Lorraine Baines. I was Mayor Goldie Wilson.
Mayor Goldie Wilson.
Yeah. That was my principal debut.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I'd never done like a lead. Well, what I'd covered before, but I hadn't.
In Hairspray, right?
Yeah, in Hairspray, yeah.
We'll talk about all that.
Yeah.
But this guy, machine.
Oh, well, thank you.
Total machine.
No,
honestly. And I just can't, like, even the stuff that you've done after is just iconic. Really.
Yeah.
You've done a lot.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
That's so disgusting.
Yeah, I'm 24.
He's 24 and there's some of the stuff he's done. Let's get into it. Anyway, before we start and get off on a tangent, I ask all my guests this. What's your pre-show ritual? You can pick any role that you've done.
Yeah.
What's your pre-show ritual?
Well, I was thinking, because I've seen a couple of the episodes, and I was like, do I really have one? I think it changes every show.
That's
but
fine.
I think
just pick one.
But Back to the Future, it was always just a vibe. So it'd be music, like as loud as I possibly could. Sometimes it'd be Stevie. I'd just be dancing around my dressing room.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You'd work out.
Yeah. All that. Yeah. So sometimes I would just I'd be in just my jock and pants doing like press ups and stuff like that, like just to get myself psyched.
It's so funny because Jordan's dressing room was above Ben's.
Yeah.
So we'd be looking at the ceiling like, what is he doing?
Yeah,
it sounded like you were doing construction work.
Yeah. Probably some kind of like press ups or some jogging or just something to just get myself pumped. But yeah.
What did you have on your wall in your dressing room?
Oh yes, I treated it like my nerd cricket. Because that was the first time I'd ever had a dressing room by myself.
Yeah.
So I had like anime posters everywhere. I had like a Pokemon calendar.
Yeah.
I had
but you're a
plushies.
nerd.
Oh, I'm a massive nerd. Yeah.
Nerd.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and anything anime, superheroes, love it.
Jordan Benjamin, hit him up.
That's me.
Right. Okay. I love that. So basically, physical activity and listening to
yeah, but also I got into a habit, I have no idea why, on blowing on each one of my hands and then clapping every time I left my room.
I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah, I know that kind of, but I just got into a habit of like blowing on both of my hands, shaking them out and clapping.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you get out of that?
No, I got out of it when I left Back to the Future, but I did it the whole time I was there.
Okay.
It must have just been like a nerves thing. I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't know why. But you had a really nice... Like, Goldie Wilson is basically... The track is... I think you're only on stage for like... How many minutes?
Yeah. We actually worked it out because we were trying to work out who has more total stage time, Goldie or Biff.
Yeah.
And I think we worked out that Goldie has like a minute longer than Biff because of the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
So I think, 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's about 19 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes on stage.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you had a lot of time just to think. But Jordan would come on, steal the show, and then bugger off.
Well, yeah. I'd literally, I do got to start somewhere, then have literally like an hour and a bit break.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And now your job.
Well, there's not really time for that. Yeah, there's not really time for that. Yeah.
Also, please can we just tell them what happened when you got to the studio today?
Oh my gosh. Right. So I arrived today, right? Be like, oh yeah, it's going to be so nice. I haven't seen Amber in so long. I come around the corner. I think you were just putting something like on your pits or like something like that.
Basically, it's really hot in here. Okay?
Oh yeah, it's sweltering, by the way. I had a jacket on. It was really nice. I wish you could see it. But
Jordan is my third guest of the day.
Yeah.
So I'm hot. I'm sweaty. My eyes are puffy because I feel like I've got hay fever and I just wanted to freshen up. And there's a glass door. And as he walks around the corner, I am spraying down my shorts with deodorant, and he just looked at me and he was like, yeah, there she is.
Norms, we've been in this situation before. It's fine. It's norms. So
oh my God, I just had to say that because that was the most iconic moment. And I
No,
literally
so
just
good.
fell to the floor with embarrassment.
yeah, it was
And I
so
like,
funny.
Yeah, hi. Okay, so let's start with your debut.
Yeah.
Hairspray.
Yes.
21.
Yeah.
You were cover.
I was ensemble and cover Seaweed, yeah.
And did you ever go on for him?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I went on, I can't remember how many times, but I went on quite a few times because that was like still like COVID and a lot of people like went on and off. So I think most covers went on quite a bit. So I had quite a few shows.
That's amazing. And then obviously, did you enjoy Hairspray?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
loved
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I had a
you
great
worked
time.
with Dom Shaw, didn't you?
I did, yeah. He was our resident.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he is our associate.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So then how was it? Because obviously after Hairspray, you went in to do Goldie.
Yeah.
So you went from first cover Seaweed to Goldie Wilson.
Yeah.
Mentally, how did you prepare for that jump?
Well, I think I actually had some like really good practice like in between. So like I had finished Hairspray and because we went on, like I went on quite a few times. I had kind of like that kind of feeling of it. But of course, when you're cover, the role doesn't feel like yours. It just feels like you're stepping in, even though right now the role is yours.
Yeah.
But always knowing that the guy is coming back.
Yeah.
But then between that, I wanted to do panto and stuff like that. I don't think that prepared me as such for a principal. But then when I came back, I did a really small play.
Okay.
Called Rain and Zoe Save the World.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I did a really small play. It was at German Street, which is like 70 seats, I think, something like that.
Very intimate then.
Yeah, really, really intimate. So the show was called Rain and Zoe, and I was Rain. So that was my first like main character.
Oh, wow.
And
So that definitely would mentally prepare you.
Yeah. Especially for how like intimate it was, and the fact that there was only 4 members of the cast.
Oh, wow. That's so intense.
Yeah, and the majority of it was me and the Rain and the Zoe.
And
so it was a lot.
I do think as well, you might disagree with me, but I think the smaller the venue, the more intense it is, and you're actually more vulnerable in a smaller theatre.
100%. I was way more nervous at times to perform in front, because sometimes we had like 14 people in the audience or something like that. And I was way more nervous because I was like, because I can make out every single one of your distinct features and stuff like that. And the fact that it's just us on this really small stage in this quite small room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrifying at times.
And then going to the Adelphi where there's obviously 3 tiers.
Yeah.
Is there 3 tiers?
Yeah, there's 3 tiers. Yeah.
It's a lot. You can disconnect a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Yeah.
It's not as, you can't see people's faces apart from like the front row. So I definitely think smaller audience, a lot more terrifying.
100%.
And then the Big Little Things. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
I never want to see it again.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want to listen to the soundtrack. I don't want
I mean, same with you. I don't think I've listened to the soundtrack much since we closed. No.
Do you know, can I just say, do you know that on the 9th of January this year, the soundtrack was #1 on the iTunes chart?
Yeah, it was.
That's iconic though.
It was wild. Yeah, it was wild.
So you originated the role of Dom Fraser.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Because you did the workshop, didn't you?
I did. Yeah. I was there from the first workshop. Can I just say though, that this is not just you. The show is called The Little Big Things. But
what did I say?
The Big Little Things.
Oh, sorry.
But
the Little Big Things.
Yeah. Every
the
single
Little
person.
Big Things.
Yeah. It's so confusing.
Sorry.
Right. No.
The Little Big Things.
Yeah. Even when we went to the Olivier's, some people who were handed our mics said, "Oh, are you number 3 from the Big Little Things?"
Maybe it just rolls off the tongue a little bit easier.
Maybe.
But it's incorrect, so I want to publicly apologise.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The show itself.
Yeah.
how was that?
Well, it was, so the first workshop was about 2 weeks after I'd finished Hairspray.
Okay.
So I went to the first workshop and instantly fell in love with it, fell in love with the story.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know, it's a completely true story.
Yes.
About a man called Henry Fraser who has a diving accident when he goes on holiday, and it completely changes his life. But then the way he turns his life around and focuses
makes me
on,
want to cry now.
yeah,
just
yeah,
thinking about it.
yeah, and focuses on the things that he can do. That's always the message of and it was always a positive message, because like a lot of stories, especially surrounding topics of disability, tend to be quite not as like positive and kind of forward thinking. Sometimes they can be quite introspective, a lot of like, you know, sadness and trauma and stuff like that. And of course we explore that, but Henry is such a positive, just Henry himself is such a positive person in terms of his outlook on life, being like, okay, you're saying that I'm not going to get out of hospital in 18 months, I'm going to do it in 9. And he did it in half the time.
I think for me, the show in general, it hit every single, so I was laughing. Yeah. It was really funny in moments. It was heartbreaking, but inspiring and positive. It was everything in one. Yeah. So I think that's why when I came out, I'd been on such an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. I've never been to a performance before and left feeling that way. It was real. It was raw. But I just feel like, how was it being part of the cast, and what was it like telling that message every night?
It was honestly like the highlight of my career. Yeah. Like, it was the best thing, because we were like in the workshop process, we knew we loved the story. In rehearsals, we knew that we loved the story. But when you're developing something new, you never know what it's going to be until you put it in front of an audience. But then to literally, like, every single night without fail, by like the couple numbers before the end of the show, all you'd hear was snivels. And I think there was a story told that there was a row of people in the dress circle. Yeah. And during the final number, there was a box of tissues that one person had, and the whole so they passed it to the person next to them, and the whole row was like, "Oh, can I have some?" So they were passing boxes of tissues around the entire row because everybody needed it.
To be fair, I feel like a pack of tissues should have been on everyone's seat.
To be fair, yeah, 100%.
What's a tissue company?
Kleenex.
There we go. Why didn't you do a collaboration with them?
I mean, to be fair.
If it comes back, is it going to come back?
Oh, wait, we don't know.
Okay, well, if it does, then I want to be paid for that idea.
You had it here first, Kleenex.
Yeah, the little big things ex Kleenex.
Please, absolutely.
Sponsored by, because it would do well.
Yeah, 100%. But no, it was literally the most special thing ever, especially to have a whole like different community that I haven't known about or known much about. A lot of people in the disabled community, and the fact that they came to a show and felt so seen and heard, but also their story told in such a positive, funny way. Yeah.
God, it's
like, it meant so much to so many people. So that literally has a piece of me.
That is just so powerful to say that you were a part of that.
Yeah,
and your name will always be attached to that.
Yeah.
I bet your family is so proud.
Oh yeah, my family besides themselves. Like, literally, I think that press night was hilarious, because I go up and my mum's a little bit tipsy. And like, yeah, and she doesn't get tipsy often. So I go upstairs and I'm like, "Mum, are you all right?" Like, but she's like, "Jordan, like, there's just these butlers who keep coming and like filling my drink. Like, I'm not even asking. My drink just runs low and they just fill it up." Or, or people serve me arancini. What is arancini anyway? Like,
I love her.
Yeah, my honestly, my favorite part of my job, one of my favorite parts of my job, is definitely like having a job that allows my family to have the kind of experiences that they wouldn't have otherwise. And yeah, so it's really heartwarming, but they literally love it all. They come to everything that I do.
They're your big support system, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%.
You know, they've always believed in you, and I feel like that's why you believe in yourself so much. It's about having a good support system. we can't gloss over the fact that you met a certain someone.
I did, yeah.
On that job.
I did, yeah.
Amy.
Amy.
Who won an Olivier.
Who won an Olivier for her role in The Little Big Things, yeah.
But when she went up onto the stage and they panned to George, it was just like, I was sobbing.
Yeah.
You looked so proud.
Yeah. The amount of people like tweets and like people be like, oh, like Jordan Benjamin like is such a biggest like cheerleader, get your boyfriend like Jordan Benjamin. Like I was like, it was just because I was like, it was exactly that. We were all like, she deserves this 100%.
Well, it was bound to be her.
Yeah,
it had to be her.
Yeah, and so when it happened, I was just so ecstatic for her, and so I just leapt with like so much joy. But I didn't expect the camera to still be on me.
Pan to you.
I was like, but then my agent called me the next day, be like, they panned to you like 4 times.
Yeah, they did. They wanted to see your reaction.
And I was like, okay.
And we won't go on into it too much, but did that blossom during the contract?
Yeah.
Was it like an immediate thing, or was it like a friendship thing?
It was definitely like a friendship thing at first, in that like, so it blossomed through rehearsals really.
Okay.
And then we kind of like got together, like officially anyway, the night of press night. Like is when I asked her to be my girlfriend. Yeah.
I can't cope. Why are you so romantic?
Well, it's just no.
We've come a long way.
Yeah, honestly,
Because when
do you wanna? Yeah.
When we worked together, you were single, weren't you?
I was horrifically single.
He was like awfully single.
Oh, really badly
and
single.
I tried to sort out one of your dating apps for you, and I took some pics of you, didn't I?
Yeah.
We kind of did like this photo shoot.
Yeah. I mean, you saw my bio and said absolutely no way I'm sorting you out.
I had to sort his bio
Yeah,
out.
honest.
The bio like was
Listen,
icky.
I'm not gonna like. I don't know how to sell myself in like.
No, you don't.
3 sentences, like to be like, date me, I'm interesting. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
No, but you just didn't suit dating life. That's not you, is it?
Yeah. It was weird.
It was like anyway, it all worked out.
Yeah, it all worked out. Because as I said, like, even after all those experiences, I always said, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be just nice if like I could just have a best friend and say, do you want to be together? Like, and I feel like that's what happened now.
Do you live together?
Yeah, we do, yeah. We live together, yeah.
I can't cope.
Yeah.
I can't cope.
Yeah.
How old is Amy?
Amy is 32. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, just recently.
you love an older woman.
Listen, all right.
I knew it.
Yeah. Listen,
Because you're an old soul.
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
because it's funny because when you ask like my age, some people are like, he could be 21 or 22, or he could be in his 30s.
Yeah.
Like, people absolutely don't have.
In here and in here, you're an old soul.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
100%.
this is gonna work forever. In my
Hopefully.
20s.
Hopefully. Just
You were
keep
just-
playing children. I was 15 in The Little Big Things. Like, just keep playing children.
You're gonna be 40 playing a teenager.
Yeah, playing a teenager. You know what? If that's what the work requires, then come on.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
Your career is never gonna end. And then you now. Oh my God, we need to talk.
Oh yeah.
Talk about Hamilton.
Yeah.
Just like casually glossing over that. So you are now playing. Is it Laurens Phillipp or is it Laurens/Phillipp? You play 2 roles, right?
Yeah. I play 2 roles.
So Laurens/Phillipp, or is he called Laurens Phillipp?
No. His name is John Laurens.
Okay.
So John Laurens is the character that I play in Act 1.
Yeah.
Who's Hamilton's best friend, and then I play Philip Hamilton, who is
Who's
Hamilton's
the son.
Yeah.
So can I just say,
Yeah.
Hamilton's my favourite musical of all time.
Same, really. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I went to see it on, because basically they're touring at the minute as well, aren't they? So you got Town and Tour, and we were in Edinburgh at the same time.
Of course,
So
yeah.
I saw it for the first time,
Really?
like literally a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Obsessed, was sobbing the whole way through. And I just feel like when I come to see you, I just won't be able to control myself.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Can I just show you this quickly?
Go for it.
Because you're going to love it. So we'd gone to see it in Edinburgh, me and Ben.
Yeah.
And then we went to Alexander Hamilton's grave in New York.
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, because you were in New York recently.
Yeah. So there's Eliza.
Yeah.
Is that you?
No,
No.
I'm named after, or Philip's named after Eliza's dad. So, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, that's your role.
Oh, snap.
I've got a picture of his grave.
That's wild. That's crazy.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, that is crazy.
And it was crazy because basically where they're buried is right close to Wall Street, which is ironic because he was the one that made
it made like
currency.
America's like financial plan and stuff like that. It was all Hamilton.
So it was just like, I was obsessed, but I had to go to the grave because I just thought I'm too obsessed.
Yeah.
So let's go back to audition. Hamilton's one of your favourite shows.
Yeah.
Your favourite show?
Yeah. It's been my dream show for ages now.
I mean, we always knew you'd be in it.
Well,
it had to happen.
Yeah, I always knew that Hamilton was a good fit for me, like stylistically, and I knew Laurens Phillipp was such a good role for me.
Yeah.
But I also knew that in this industry there are loads of talented people. So I didn't know if it would happen now, if it would happen later.
I just think right time, right place.
Yeah. Agreed.
What was the audition process for Hamilton's West End cast like? Like for our viewers, like give us an insight.
So the audition process is...
Imagine I just went in once and then I booked the job.
Yeah. No, in fact, no.
Actually, I didn't even audition.
My first audition for Hamilton was after I finished Hairspray. I auditioned for the ensemble, got cut in the first round. And then I did some self-tapes, but then couldn't make the audition because I was in Newbury. So this was like the first like principal like Hamilton audition that I'd probably gone for. And it's like really fun. Like, yeah, it's like really fun. The ensemble is really intense because the ensemble also have boot camp, which they didn't do this year, but they have like
they
boot
do.
camp,
I know that, yeah,
and stuff like that. I went in for 5 rounds, I think. So I did 4 rounds of Laurens Phillipp, the 4th one being filmed for the US team, and then the 5th round was for Hamilton because Laurens Phillipp also covers Hamilton.
Do you cover Hamilton?
Yeah, I'm a Hamilton cover. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like 3rd cover, so I'm like emergency, like if you have absolutely anyone, stick Jordan on. But
so you have to learn Hamilton's track.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, well, I've kind of already learned it.
What?
We've had 10 weeks of rehearsals, and in like the first 4 weeks, we learned some of our covers. So I learned Hamilton then.
I'd die if you went on. I'd get a flight from wherever I am to see you play Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah, that would be wild.
It will happen.
That would be wild. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, Jake went on quite a few times.
Have you got a contracted show or not?
No. I don't think I have one. I think it's literally just for.
I wonder if you guys will do you'll obviously do a cover run, won't you?
Yeah.
I wonder if we could see if we could get that to be an open for your friends and family.
Well, yeah, I don't actually know.
Because a lot of people do that. So my sister's second cover, Alphabet, and her cover run, they let family and friends come. So your opening night was on Sunday. So this isn't going to be aired for a few weeks, but Monday.
Monday, yeah.
So we're Wednesday. So literally 2 nights ago you opened.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
I could have cried at the end of my shot. Like, you know when we come barreling down the front.
Oh my God.
And then that big button and we're like this. I could have cried then and there. Because I literally like the audience started erupting. I knew that Amy was in the audience and Amy's parents were in the audience. I knew my dad and my sister were in the audience. And I just was like, this moment is something that I've been wanting for ages.
My God,
and
I can't cope.
This is like, we're here now.
I can just imagine that feeling. Like, that is unbelievable. You're on a West End stage, you're literally in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And that is like one of the most popular, biggest numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was the nerves like before?
The thing is, I was really calm during the day because we had a dress run during the day, and I was really calm for that. It was only until we got a half-hour call that I started freaking out. I was like,
I know that feeling.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna happen now, whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
I was just like, no, just enjoy it. Because I've always been, I mean, you know this. I've always been like a just ball of energy human being.
It's crazy.
Just because I love it so much. But I think in Hamilton, one thing that I wanted to kind of, because like the creators were really great, and they were basically saying, listen, Jordan, like this role is perfect for you. You don't need to obviously like do you and do everything that we've worked on, but you don't need to try as hard to kind of be Philip Hamilton because you are him.
Wow.
So just do you. So I think that also took a lot of the pressure off. Because I was just like, backstage, I was like, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Be you. Like, that's all the creatives have told me. Like, do the work and the context and stuff, because there's a lot of history, a lot of information. put that all in. That's all in there now. But be yourself.
Is it a big sing?
For Laurens in Act 1, he has a lot to do. Yeah, like even BVs and stuff like that. Like a lot of the principals sing BVs and stuff like that. So for Laurens, yeah, it's a big old sing, dance. He does everything really.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
But then Philip Hamilton, no word of a lie, I don't drop a single drop of sweat in Act 2.
Oh.
It's Philip Hamilton. Yeah, like...
So basically you get your hard act out of the way and then you can kind of chill for the second.
Yeah. And Philip Hamilton also, because he's like of kind of like a different stature, because he's like born from money, born from privilege and stuff like that. His kind of...
Do you have to die?
Yes. I died twice.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, darling.
Spoilers. Sorry for anyone who hasn't seen the show. Sorry, I should have said spoilers before I said anything. but yeah, I do have to die. Yeah, I die on stage.
I don't think I could watch that.
Yeah. It was really. My family said it was really hard to watch.
I feel like I just feel so emotionally connected to you because obviously when we did Back to the Future together, obviously one of my favorite contracts of all time.
Yeah.
Because of the cast.
Yeah,
the cast was so amazing.
The people like 100% were my highlight.
And I feel like because I love Hamilton so much and I just know you're so right for this show. It's just like a clean moment of like, he is exactly where he needs to be right now doing that. No one is more right for the role than you.
Yeah. Well, that's how I feel. And that's how like everyone in the process has like made me feel, which has been amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and it, to be honest, it's done wonders for confidence and stuff like that. Because I know that's something that and we've spoken about a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think like one thing that you said to me when we were doing Back to the Future was like, just believing that you are like the best.
I did say that.
Yeah. We had our conversations and stuff like that because you were like, I'm gonna make you confident in yourself, young man.
I did say that to you.
Yeah. And
you have to be your own #1 fan in this industry.
Yeah.
You have to, even if you're on Delulu land, you have to be like, I am the best at what I do. And there is no one better for this role than me.
Yeah, which I'm horrifically out of practice doing. So,
well,
but we're getting there.
Look at you. I think when you look at your CV for a 24-year-old man, do you not think, do you know what? Maybe I am the best thing since sliced bread. Well,
yeah. Like, I mean, recently I did like look at the things I've done, and I was like, wow, yeah, I really am doing well.
Yeah,
and that was like a moment where I was like, yeah,
I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And I think I always say like, talent can only get you so far. It's all about kindness, and you are
100%
the kindest person. You haven't got a bad bone in your body.
Well, no, because it's long.
I actually feel like I tried to bitch about a couple of people a few times in Back to the Future, and you just can't bitch with Jordan because he just won't.
Well, no, I just want to engage because I was like, because I'm just like, yeah.
Okay, so I can't keep you for any longer, but I am going to ask you one question that we've got from our listeners.
Oh yeah, sure.
I could sit here and talk to you all day.
Yeah, I know, it's been so fun.
What's your go-to audition song?
Oh,
if you're not doing material.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously it depends on the style of the show, but recently I've mostly done Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to that actually.
That or Lately by Stevie. I'm a big Stevie fan. So
big Stevie fan.
Yeah, that or Lately from Stevie Wonder.
Okay, so anything Stevie Wonder.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
My friend, it's been a pleasure and an honour, and I can't wait to come and watch you.
Oh, yes, please. And thanks so much for having me on. Like, yeah, this has been so fun.
Thanks for listening.
In a bit.
Bye.